In verse 25, Joseph detained Simeon as collateral, and he sent the rest back to Canaan with donkeys full of grain. Now, when they arrived back home in Canaan, they discovered the money they had used to pay for the grain was in the grain sacks, or at least that was their belief system. Now, if your initial reaction here was, praise the Lord, look what God did for them, you need to keep reading. Verse 28 reveals the panic that they have. They said, what is this that God has done to us? Remember, context is king here. They had just lied through their proverbial teeth when they said we are honest about themselves and the fate of Joseph from the deeds they had done in previous chapters. They know all of that bluster about being honest is going to unravel like a cheap suit if Joseph and Pharaoh find out that they have left the palace without paying for the grain. This is what I call biblical dine and dash. Or worse, and it could get worse, they paid the bill and then somehow managed to steal the cash back. That would put them in a much worse situation. That would be a classic double cross. So the idea of we honest here is now showing up in the story, and they're going to have to figure out how to unwind this. Now we're going to see how this resolves itself in chapter 43 and verses 18 to 23.